Hello YouTube, and on today's video I figured I'd go over what I got for Black Friday with you guys. I didn't go as crazy as I did last year, mostly because I mostly just got one really big item that you guys will see in a minute, but, you know, whatever. So the first thing is this movie called In This Corner of the World. I don't know anything about this. I have no idea about any of this stuff. I know it's an anime movie, and I know it was like $3 at Walmart, so figured why not. I like buying a random Blu-ray every once in a while when it's cheap. So for PS4, I got Metal Wolf Chaos XD, Resident Evil 2, and Devil May Cry 5, and altogether, this was only like $30. GameStop's used game sale this year was crazy. They were doing buy two, get one free on all used games. And it was just a really great deal, and I had to take advantage of that. So I think like I only spent like $150 at GameStop, but when you see the stuff I got, I think you guys will be pretty surprised. So a couple DS games, yes, OG DS games, they were buy one get one free. So I got Imagine Music Fest and High School Musical. So the real reason why I got these is because I needed DS cases, and I hate buying like games online because you have to pay for shipping and everything like that, and it ends up being like $7 for a new case. And then like I don't need like a bunch of cases. I just needed like one or two. So when GameStop runs deals like these, I just pick up a couple shovelware games, throw them in the trade bin, and you know, swap out my bad cases. So the big thing I got, which you guys will see a video on pretty soon, is I got a new Nintendo 3DS. This is the Galaxy One. So you guys can see I'm playing a game called Dr. Lautrec, which is actually a pretty solid game. But yeah, I got a new Nintendo 3DS, which is a bulk of where like a bulk of my money went toward, everything like that. And I also picked up a decent amount of games for it. I already had a 3DS, so these were really just more games for my collection. But, you know, it was buy two, get one free on all 3DS games. So the first games I didn't get at GameStop, funnily enough, though. I got Mario Maker 2. Got this at Walmart. I don't know if I'll ever actually play the 3DS version of Mario Maker, just because I know you can't play other people's levels. That's probably the most infamous thing about this version of Mario Maker, is that you can't play other people's levels. Oh my god, what were they thinking? But, you know, whatever. So I might never play this, but I guess it's still a pretty cool piece of software. I wanted it more toward just for my 3DS collection than an actual game to play. I got Persona Q2, New Cinema Labyrinth. I've wanted to play this for a while. It showed up on Amazon's Black Friday for $20, and I figured now was the best time to hop in on it. You know, late 3DS RPGs possibly could be worth some money down the line, so it seemed like a good investment for $20. We got Puzzles and Dragons. So this is my first GameStop pickup. Like I said, all GameStop games were buy two, get one free, so I picked up a decent chunk of them. Puzzles and Dragons, Mario. I had this before, actually. I had this when this first came out, and I ended up selling it because I was kind of underwhelmed by it. I remember I got this when Amazon was doing their... Amazon did for a while get 20% off all brand new games, and this was one of the first games I ever got when they were doing that, and I remember I only paid like $20 for this, and I was actually disappointed with it, even at that price. But I figured for $10, you know, good addition to the collection, because I do enjoy the game. It was just one of those things where, you know, not Pokemon X. You guys will see it in the video. The box that this came in didn't have the case manual, but I already had the case manual, so it was whatever to me. I like Pokemon X. Good game. Again, another game I had in the past that I sold off. Cave Story 3D. I've actually owned this as well in the past, and I sold it off, but my copy was loose. The copy they gave me was complete, minus the lenticular case, which I already have coming in the mail, so GG on that front. This is probably the worst version of Cave Story, but, you know, still a good one to add to the collection for like $10. This is a really good one to add. Frogger 3D. Again, another like $10 game. And when it's buy two get one free, you got to consider 2 of these were free. This is like a $30 game, and you know, I've always liked Frogger, so I've always wanted to check this out again. I had this in the past, but I didn't really play it, so definitely a good pickup. Got Monster Hunter Generations. Honestly, this was so I had a different game, Need for Speed The Run, picked out, but they didn't have that, so this was the only other game that they had that was complete in the box and was like $10, so I figured I'd get it. Honestly, I'm like a little tapped out from Monster Hunter. I put like 70 hours into Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate a while ago, and I don't know, I just haven't had the urge to play the series again, but you know, good to have in the collection nonetheless. The last game I got Rayman Origins. I don't really know a lot about this version of Rayman Origins. I've heard it's not as good as like the Vita or the Wii or the PS3 version, but I'm still interested in checking it out. I love Rayman Origins. Rayman Origins, one of my all-time favorite platformers. Great game. Yeah, though, so that was my Black Friday haul. Most of this was from GameStop because their deal was just crazy. And I think for only, you know, $150, I think that's really great for everything I got. You know, when you consider, I got a couple PS4 games that are really good, like Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. And a couple of these 3DS games, like Frogger 3D. I mean, you know, if I don't like it, I could just sell it and make back some of my money. Yeah, though, so if you guys like this video, like it down below, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a wonderful day or night, whenever you're watching this, YouTube, and peace.